Seeing this cunning look, Wang Shu Bing realized the intention behind Chen Yuan's words. Oh my, why is it like this? In the past, whenever Chen Yuan saw me, he would run away. Why is he treating you nicely today? It seems like this is just a lead-in to switch to the main topic. Then Wang Shu Bing looked at Chen Yuan and asked with a proud look. Forget about these social pleasantries, let's get straight to the point. Chen Yuan began to plead sincerely. Teacher Wang, recently I want to set up a charity fund, In the initial stages, I need to recruit some talented and qualified staff, and you are my supervisor, and I really admire you, always appreciate your work ability and moral qualities. You are a talented leader. Staying at school is truly a waste of talent. Teacher Wang, why don't you come work for me as my employee? Wang Shu Bing felt surprised, but quickly became angry when he heard Chen Yuan's proposal. What are you saying? Do you even know how to respect your teachers? It's true that you have money and power these days, but you can't just randomly instruct a teacher to work for you. It's truly unreasonable. Seeing Mr. Wang getting angry again, Chen Yuan quickly raised his hand and smiled. Mr. Wang, please don't be hasty. Listen to me first. I know you are a responsible person and always uphold your integrity. You are over 40 years old, just a homeroom teacher at school, not even a professor yet, still have many years to strive for. Are you truly satisfied with that? Why not work with me instead? I will pay you $500,000 a year. Chen Yuan's promise of an incredibly high salary made Wang Shu Bing unable to contain his emotions. The principal did promise to recommend me for a professorship next year, but who knows what the future holds. The salary of $500,000 a year is indeed attractive. I'm already 42 years old with a PhD, but my salary is just over $10,000 a month. How long will it take for me to match his 1 year's work? My wife just gave birth and can't work. The burden of life weighs heavily on me. Although working for my own students may seem embarrassing, is pride worth more than money? Can pride bring me a salary of $500,000 a year, a fat piece of cake? Wang Shu Bing was still hesitant. This. But if I resign on my own, would it be okay? Would it be too much for the students? Chen Yuan was no different from the multi-tiered gang at this point, patiently advising step by step. Who said you have to resign? I'm saying invite you to work with me, not telling you to quit your job at school. You can still do both. Hearing that, Wang Shu Bing still hesitated. But will it affect my main job? Will the leadership have any opinions? Seeing that old Wang was still hesitant, Chen Yuan stood in the position of the family pillar giving advice. How could it affect anything? Nowadays, many university professors both work and run companies, making money just fine, and nobody seems to be affected. Besides, in this day and age, everyone has to worry about food, clothing, and money. Why don't you learn from them? The greater the ability, the higher the responsibility. Teacher Wang, I believe in your capabilities. Just agreed, from today, you officially become the director of the charity foundation with the authority to approve financial transactions over $100 million. Being so conservative, why? Up to this point, Chen Yuan patted old Wang on the shoulder and spoke passionately. The status and position of a person can give them influence and a loud voice, and no one is more deserving than you, Master Wang. At this moment, the teacher-student relationship seems to be reversed. Wang Shu Bing seems to be in shock. His face flushes, his heart beats passionately. All right, I agree. Thank you for your praise, boss. After accepting Chen Yuan as the boss, Wang Shu Bing still had some confused thoughts. Initially, I just wanted to come here to urge him to study. Who would have thought that he would become his own boss? It's crazy, but maybe I'll get used to it. Today, Wang Shu Bing has no regrets. When we are young, we always dream of being the main character of the world, but as we grow older, I realize that I am nothing, and all I need is to meet an extraordinary boss who will help me soar high and far. After that, Wang Shu Bing looked at Chen Yuan and asked, Boss, your charity fund still doesn't have a name, does it? Chen Yuan thought for a moment and said casually, It's not my charity fund, it's our fund. Let's call it the C&Y Fund. Chen Yuan saw the look on his face and spoke abruptly, making Wang Shu Bing swallow his anger and tears. What a fancy name. C&Y doesn't seem like the abbreviation for Chen Yuan's name. At that moment, Mang was about to call Chen Yuan when there was an interruption. Mang, we finally found you. Mang turned back and asked Jisu, what's going on? Kim Jisu blushed slightly and asked, Mang, do you know how to drink? Let's wait for Chen Yuan to finish talking with Wang, and then we'll invite him to have a late dinner and drink a little. Mang understood immediately. Then a dark thought crossed her mind. Jisu, what is he trying to do? Does he want to? Kim Jisu continued determinedly, her eyes showing firmness. Exactly that. Chen Yuan is completely passive, and moreover, there are too many beautiful girls around him. I'm really worried. Tonight, we must make him obedient. Mang widened her eyes in shock. Jisu, you're a girl, And it's your first time. How can you have such a bold idea? Isn't it that boys like the shyness in girls? You seem to belittle yourself too much. Kim Jisu remains resolute. I can't take it anymore. Chen Yuan and I are developing too slowly. We still haven't been intimate yet. If I don't take the initiative, Chen Yuan will be snatched away by other women. Seeing her usually weak best friend so brave, Mang is shocked. Jisu, you? Are you sure? Are you at a disadvantage? Life is full of regrets. You can't start over. Kim Jisu maintains a tough attitude. I have thought carefully. The relationship between Chen Yuan and I also needs a breakthrough. More importantly, I am getting busier. The company is getting bigger. Mulan TV manages and operates a team of over 1,000 people with over 20,000 streamers. I am busy with work every day, no time for romance. Plus, he has too many temptations around him. I have to conquer him tonight. Mang continues to advise, but Jisu, giving yourself to someone for the first time, men who get it easily won't appreciate it. You have to. Kim Jisu understood Mang's good intentions and feelings, but her heart was already set. Mang tried to advise her once more, but Kim Jisu interrupted firmly. Mang, stop advising me. I think I will never meet a better guy than Chen Yuan in my whole life. He is handsome and treats me well. I love him too much, deeply in love. If I don't confess my feelings to him first and choose another man instead, I will regret it for the rest of my life, regardless of whether we can get married or not, whether we can end up together or not, but I must live my youth with passionate love, without leaving any regrets. At this point, Kim Jisu was more determined than ever. This battle can only have one winner. If you have given me the opportunity, don't blame me for not showing sisterly affection. Then Kim Jisu patted her good friend's shoulder and instructed, later, you go find Chen Yuan, invite him to the bar outside the school gate, we'll get him drunk together. Seeing Kim Jisu's determination, Mang could only nod in pain. All right, since you said so, I will definitely help you. But right after that, Mang's mood became extremely complicated. What's going on? My best friend is about to give herself to the man I like, and I still have to support them. It's too hard to accept. Just waiting for Chen Yuan and Wang Shu Bing to finish talking, Mang shouted loudly. Chen Yuan looked back. Chen Yuan also saw the confusion and awkwardness of the two girls. Mang, with a complicated face, approached Chen Yuan, then begged. Chen Yuan, Jisu said she's a bit hungry. Let's go eat at the restaurant outside the school gate. Chen Yuan happily agreed. Okay, let's go. I'm a bit hungry too. So the three of them with three different thoughts walked to the restaurant after school. The restaurant owner asked, do you have a private room? Yes, please follow me to the private room upstairs, he said. In a private room, Kim Jisu held up the menu and ordered. First, a plate of fried peanuts, a must-have snack. Next, she ordered chicken feet, spicy and sour beef tendons, shredded fried potatoes, stir-fried cool vegetables with meat, grilled whole fish, and 3 bottles of Mao Dai. Chen Yuan looked at the menu in surprise and confusion. What pure Mao Dai? 3 people ordering 3 bottles. This is not a light wine. Putting the menu down, Chen Yuan looked at Kim Jisu worriedly and asked, Jisu, how have you been lately? Is work not going well, or is there a problem at the company? If there is anything, share it with me. Don't drink too much like this. Kim Jisu blushed and stammered, there's nothing, I just want to have a little drink. It's nice to see you. Before, Jung Hoseok's brainwashing had left Chen Yuan a bit traumatized. Now hearing Kim Jisu say that made him instantly feel a bit worried. This is considered a bit, and she just arrived and already ordered Mao Dai wine. Does she want to get drunk for something? Does she want to rush? Want to move to physical relationship while drunk tonight? Realizing this was a golden opportunity, Chen Yuan did not stop Kim Jisu from drinking alcohol, but he tried to remain calm, yet a ray of hope arose within his heart. Before, apart from watching movies and having dinner, there was nothing else, getting severely scolded when suggesting to go to a motel, ultimately suffering begging but being humiliated and ruthlessly abandoned. Love is not easy, it's really foolish. Looking back now, it turns out that girls don't need to be pursued. Basically, there's no need to care for or protect them. Just spend money on their favorite level will increase. Until the favorite level reaches the maximum, can move on to physical contact. It's simple. Never felt that pursuing girls could be so simple. Let's play until the end. Very quickly, the food was brought out. 3 jugs of Mao Dai were also brought up. The wine jug was opened. Mang took the wine jug and poured wine. She also had a bit of cunning, pouring only 1/3 of the 3 jugs, which combined still did not equal a full jug of Chen Yuan. On top of that, his jug was mixed with beer and wine to increase the strength, but Chen Yuan did not compare calculations on this matter. Then Mang looked at Chen Yuan and spoke first. Chen Yuan, both I and Jisu are girls. We drink half a jug. You drink a full jug. This cup, I'm sorry to you. I used to speak ill of you behind your back, even causing emotional separation. After speaking, she raised the Mao Dai wine cup and drank it all in one go. In the face of this bold challenge, Chen Yuan would not admit defeat. Of course, very fair. Who's afraid of whom? Just drinking wine. How could I lose drinking wine with a girl? After speaking, Chen Yuan raised his cup and drank 2 cups in a row. A second later, the stomach churned like waves but quickly returned to calm. It wasn't as uncomfortable as expected, making him think, is this Mao Dai wine diluted already? Why can't I feel anything? It's like beer, or did I undergo physical enhancement to feel like this? An hour later, Chen Yuan had drunk several tens of cups, while Kim Jisu and Chan Mang had only drunk as much as 2 of his cups. Chan Mang was originally a descendant of a winemaking family, the champion of the Jiangbokgung beer competition, an honorary member of the Wine Tasting Association. Now, with almost 3 bottles of Mao Dai wine gone, Chen Yuan still had bright eyes like stars, which made her a bit resentful. Chen Yuan, you truly are a man. Tonight, let me show you what innate wine physique is. Bottoms up, fill up, fill up. This party lasts 180 minutes. The Mao Dai bottles have all been emptied, and there are only a few bottles left in the beer case that haven't been drank yet. Keep pouring, please. Can Mang is now completely drunk, starting to speak without control. Oh my, how can this guy's drinking ability be so good? Could he be a god of alcohol? Jisu was getting a headache. It's over, really over. If I drink more, I will faint. Chen Yuan next to her is still sober, holding a beer glass and looking at Chan Mang with a smug smile. Mang, stop it, you're already drunk. Chan Mang's actions have become a bit provocative and continue to speak. Nonsense, it's impossible. Jisu, I have failed. Who would have thought that Chen Yuan could drink so much? Kim Jisu is also drunk, looking at Chan Mang speaking nonsense. Mang, keep drinking. Today we're not going home sober. At this point, it was already the 181st minute and hallucinations began to occur. Even if they rubbed their eyes or shook their heads several times, the hallucinations did not disappear, even stirring up deep emotions and releasing the true selves of the 2 girls. Kim Jisu, drunk, blurted out, Chen Yuan, I love you. I want to live to the fullest for our youth. Chen Yuan looked at this scene and helplessly sighed. Just this, and you want to get me drunk, weakling servant payment. Xing and Mang, upon hearing Kim Jisu's words, no longer wanted to suppress herself and began to act uncontrollably. No payment, no leaving. After throwing the glass of beer, she embraced Kim Jisu and confessed, Jisu, can you give Chen Yuan to me? We are best friends. We can share everything, right? If not, we can both be Chen Yuan's girlfriends. How about that? Kim Jisu, upon hearing this, was not angry at all and said cheerfully, Great. Let's both be Chen Yuan's girlfriends. That way, no one will be left out. Ha ha ha. Chen Mang asked in amazement, Really, Jisu? Do you really think so? Kim Jisu continued to babble. Of course, I've known for a long time that you like Chen Yuan. Do you think I don't know? He is so outstanding that everyone likes him. But why do you also like him? Didn't you say you wouldn't compete with me for Chen Yuan? Why do you now want to snatch him away? You are deceiving. At this point, Kim Jisu pushed Can Mang away, crying and angry. We have known each other for over 10 years. Since you deliberately approached Chen Yuan, I have noticed it, but I didn't say anything. You thought that because of the good friendship between us, we could overlook it. But no, that's just how I tried to ease the situation so things wouldn't get worse. Mang, I consider you my closest friend. Why do you deceive me? Hoo. Chen Mang was pushed away and then hugged Kim Jisu's legs, crying and begging, Jisu, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, but I really like Chen Yuan. I love him so much. I have been secretly admiring him to the point of madness. I can't control it anymore. Jisu, please give me a chance, even if I become the 3rd person. It's okay, I just simply love him, and I don't want to deceive you. I'm really in pain, if you don't agree. I won't let go. You. Being tightly hugged by 2 legs, Kim Jisu helplessly shouted, No, I don't want to leave right now. I don't want a friend like you. You're despicable. You're a troublemaker. I hate you, and you should give up on pursuing Chen Yuan. She and Mang continued to beg, I won't leave. Even if you hate me, I can't lose you. And I can't not love Chen Yuan, Jisu. We have over a decade of friendship. Let's overlook societal prejudices. We can love Chen Yuan together. Can't we? I would never do that, leave. And so Chen Mang and Kim Jisu continue to struggle for another half hour before finally giving up. Looking at the scene, Chen Yuan widened his eyes and opened his mouth. These 2 girls are really too scary. Getting drunk easily leads to unfortunate incidents. It wasn't until both of them were unconscious and slumped over the table that a waiter finally came over with a wry smile. Excuse me, do you need any assistance? I can call a cab or contact their friends for you. Chen Yuan shook his head and explained, Thank you. There's no need to trouble yourself. Yes, sir. Please take care. After paying the bill, Chen Yuan carried the two girls on his shoulders and left the bar, thinking, fortunately, the bar is only a few hundred meters from the Kinyuan area. If I had to take these two drunk girls to a hotel late at night, it wouldn't be ideal. I wonder if they'll stop their conflict after sobering up. Will their friendship be strained? At this moment, a female server saw Chen Yuan helping the two drunk girls and with a sense of chivalry called out, "Sir, please wait a moment. May I ask where you are taking these ladies? It doesn't seem appropriate. Are you planning to take advantage of their inebriated state to do something shady?" With this rude attitude for the female server, Chen Yuan irritably explained, "Thank you. There's no need to trouble you. These two are my friends. Do I need to report to you where I'm taking them?" The female server, still determined, shouted, "No, you can't leave. Wait until they sober up and then continue the conversation. You are taking advantage of their drunken state to do something illegal to these women. If not, I'll call the police."